Hey, this is Scott Lewis from CARNIFEX, and today we're going to talk about the first time we played the Never Say Die tour, going all the way back to 2008. I'm going to run you through our set list. So this set list was actually the set list that we had been playing on the tour prior to Never Say Die as well. Mostly songs from The Disease and the Poisoned and some songs from Dead in My Arms, our first two records. Some of the songs we still play live, but a lot of them sort of just stayed with those records when we moved on to the new album. All right, so let's go through that 2008 Never Say Die set list. The first song, the song we opened with, is a song that most people are pretty familiar with and coalesced with Filth and Faith. This is the probably one of the most popular songs from the Disease and the Poison record, and we continued to play it up until recently. I think we only stopped playing it just in the last 2 years. Second song on the set was My Heart in Atrophy. That song is a really old song. That was probably, I don't know, it's probably the fifth or sixth song that CARNIFEX wrote as a band. We wrote that one in 2006, and I don't think we've played that song in probably a good 5 or 6 years now. Definitely a deep cut from Dead in My Arms. Next on the list is Answers in Mourning. That was the only song from The Disease and the Poison that we actually ended up filming a music video for. So we were playing that song quite a bit at the time. Didn't really get as popular as some of the other songs from that album. Surprisingly, the songs without music videos actually did better. The Disease and the Poison and Coalesce both were much more popular than that song. Let's see, next on the list, Slit Wrist Savior. I think every CARNIFEX fan knows that song. That was one of the first songs CARNIFEX wrote as a band. It was on the very first EP that we released through MySpace and at shows. We still play it up until now. We didn't play it on the last tour, but we played it on just a couple tours prior. The Disease and the Poison was the next one. So that's the title track to the record that we were touring on that year. And we played that song probably up until 3 or 4 years ago, intermittently. I think it's a short banger. All diehard fans still love it. It's a fun one. And then we closed with, well, what else would we close with? We closed with Light on My Face. Obviously, everybody knows that song. We pretty much closed with that song for many, many years. We just stopped closing with it recently to try to switch things up. And we've been closing with our Slayer cover most recently on our most recent tour. And that's our 2008 set list. We were the opening band and we were playing for 25 minutes, so we came out, we ripped it, and we left. Hope you guys had a fun time talking about it.